Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mariah. I'm a licensed esthetician and I also specialize in helping estheticians start and grow their businesses. So as you can tell by today's title, I'm going to break down how I started my business with just $500. I really hope that this video would be inspiring and motivating to someone who maybe doesn't feel ready or feel like they have what it takes or the necessary tools to start a business. And I'm here as living proof that you don't need a ton of money to start a business. You just need a really good work ethic. You have to be passionate about what you're doing and you have to be resourceful. So if you have those three things, then I promise you can start your business. And if you take it one day at a time and have patience, it will be successful. Okay, so let's jump into what I did when I first started. When I first decided that I was gonna go solo, I was working as a preschool teacher, so I already had a job, and then I decided that I wasn't gonna take on a lease or do anything crazy when I first started because I wasn't sure, how much I was gonna like it or if it was gonna be successful. So I wasn't willing to just quit my job and do that right away. So what I decided to do was take clients out of my home to start. Now, in order to do this, obviously I needed my aesthetic license and I needed to register my business. So that's what I did. I registered my business and I got insurance. I got all the permits and necessary things that I needed to take clients out of the home. And altogether, all of the permits, endorsements, and business license, all of that nature, and insurance costed me around $200. The next things that I purchased were all of the items that I needed for my business. So I needed a bed and I needed supplies and product. I really just started with the most important things and the bare minimum that I needed just to kind of get by for when I was just starting. So the first thing I did was look for a chair. I had looked online and some of them were just so expensive, and for just starting the business, I didn't feel like I wanted to spend $500 on a chair. So I looked on OfferUp. Now I know this sounds kind of weird and I was a little weirded out at first because I'm like, do I really want to use a used chair? But I ended up finding one that was extremely lightly used on OfferUp, and it was from a salon. They had like a training center and they were moving out of state, and so long story short, it was a very beautiful bed and I got it for like $85 to $100. So it was right in that price range, so really reasonably priced. The only thing I really needed was a wax pot and sticks and wax. That's literally all I needed. A few supplies here and there, but I would just buy like the smaller sizes. And then I also got the basic tools and things for facials. I got towels, sponges, bowls, and then I got the basic products that I needed to do a facial. I did not have different types of products for different skin types. Honestly, all I had was my kit from school, which had some product in it, and then I purchased the Dermalogica sample size products, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I was using the smallest sizes. Like, I remember looking back on a photo of the very first time that I ever did a treatment. Bottles that I was using were like literally this big. That's what I started with, and that's all I needed at the time, especially because I wasn't really busy, so I didn't need a ton of product. I just needed the bare necessities until I was able to build up the clientele and get people in. So in order for me to buy those products and all of the basic necessities I needed for the waxing and the facials, it costed me just right around $200. So that right there is where that $500 number comes from. That is literally how much it costed me. Now I'm gonna go into how I built up to move out and eventually get my own space. What I did was I used that job as a preschool teacher to get my name and word out. So I would talk to the preschool moms of the kids when they would drop off their kids or pick up their kids. I would mention it, or I would, talk to the other teachers that I was working with about what I was doing, and this really spread the word. The more people you can get your name out to, the more they're gonna think of you and refer you. So that is exactly what happened in my case. I was not afraid to talk about what I was doing, and even though I was just starting taking clients out of my living room, I was like, I know that this is what I want to do, so the only way to grow this business is to get people in. So don't be afraid to get your name out there and ask people to come and support you. I discounted my prices and everything when I first started. One, because I was working out of the home, and two, because I wanted them to come in, and I knew that if they would just come see me and they liked the service, that they would definitely be back and they would refer me to their friends. So that's exactly what happened, and within about 3 months I felt really comfortable and that the girls were coming to see me at my house. So I knew if they were coming to see me at home, like of course they were gonna come see me at my new location. So with that being said, that's exactly what happened. I worked really hard to get people in. I was taking clients out of the living room, and I would have my kids at home. They'd be like napping or playing in the backyard, and I'd be doing services. Like literally, you guys, it was a really busy time, but I knew that if I just worked really, really hard and didn't give up, eventually I was gonna get out of my, my house. So with that being said, that's what happened. Fast forward, I was making enough money to, take on a lease. So what I did was look in my location where I lived. I needed something that was close by because I have small kids who were not in school at the time. So I wanted something that was close where my husband and I could flip our schedules and it was gonna work. So that's what I did. I found a location. The building was not nice. It was extremely run down and just a real piece of work, but I came together with my husband. We came up with some really cool ideas. We made it as nice as we could for what it was, and honestly, it was a really cool experience. I will share about that in another video, but I just wanted you guys to, have an idea of how everything started, just to help you and show you that it is possible and that you don't need a ton of money or things to get started. You just need to be really resourceful and put yourself out there and work really hard, and you can not only build your own clientele, but you can start small and work your way and get yourself closer to the things that you want to be doing. So with that being said, I hope this video was inspiring and helpful for you guys. If you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram where I share some really practical tips for new estheticians, and subscribe to my channel. Share this with all of your SD besties because I really do have the intentions of helping and motivating estheticians or anyone looking to start their own businesses. I have literally done this from the ground up, and I have a lot of experience that I want to use to help you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you in my next video.